8 years after the events of the first film, Jonas Taylor has been involved in fighting environmental crimes while also helping Manawan in exploring a further deep part of the Mariana Trench where the Megalodon had been found. Following the death of Suyin Zhang, Jonas has been raising her teenage daughter Meiying alongside her uncle and Suyin's brother Jioming Zhang, who has acquired his father's company alongside wealthy financier Hilary Driscoll. Manawan has also been studying an 80 feet, 24 meters, female meg called Heike, who was discovered as a pup and trained by Jioming in a reserve in Hainan. Recently, Heike has been acting erratically, leading to Jonas being concerned despite Jioming's enthusiasm. Jonas and Jioming lead a routine submersible exploration to the trench, with Meiying stowing away to see the trench for the first time. Fellow Meg survivors DJ and Mac observe the group from the Manawan. On their way down, the subs are pursued by Heike, who escaped captivity the previous night. The subs dive down through the thermocline to escape, but Heike forces her way through it anyway. Two much larger Megs, a massive alpha male and a slightly smaller beta male, appear and mate with Heike. While working on an escape plan, Jonas and his team discover an illegal mining operation in a station captained by the mercenary Montez, who has a vendetta against Jonas for his imprisonment some time before. Montez's crew was hired by the secretly corrupt Driscoll to covertly use the Manawan's access to the trench to farm rare earth minerals that could earn them billions. Montez kills his crew in an explosion to cover up their activities, which causes a rupture in the trench and grounds both Jonas and Jioming's ships. DJ, Mac, and fellow Manawan analysts just discover that the rescue pod has been sabotaged, forcing the crew to use exosuits to walk towards the station in the creature-filled trench, with only Jonas, Meiying, Jioming, and security officer Rigas surviving the journey. Jess reveals herself as a traitor and attempts to remotely kill the four, but they escape the station in another submersible after a scuffle with Montez, who escapes to the surface through a buoy. Driscoll sends mercenaries to take over the Manawan while Montez surfaces and meets with Jess. As the crew surfaces, they discover the rupture from earlier, which leads to several of the creatures, including the three Megs, a swarm of lizard-like creatures known as snappers, and a giant octopus escaping the trench and reaching the surface. Jonas' crew meets with DJ and Mac, and Montez focuses the mercenaries on the crew after Jess is devoured by a Meg. Jonas' team escapes to a nearby resort, Fun Island, to warn them of the approaching creatures. Driscoll, Montez, and the mercenaries arrive at Fun Island to kill Jonas' crew, but they are instead attacked by the snappers, who devour Driscoll and several mercenaries. Jonas' group splits up to evacuate the tourists as the Megs and the octopus begin their attack. Jonas manages to kill the beta male Meg using an explosive taped to a harpoon before being attacked by Montez, leading both to sail to the beach. The two battle before Jonas knocks Montez into the mouth of the alpha Meg to be consumed. Jioming creates a bomb out of fertilizer and along with Mac takes over Driscoll's unattended helicopter to fly towards the beach where Meiying is trying to help tourists. The octopus takes down the helicopter and Jioming injures it with his bomb, attracting Heike, who engages in a battle with the octopus and proceeds to kill the beast. As Jioming swims towards the wreckage to save Mac, Jonas picks up one of the helicopter's rotors and uses it to fatally impale the alpha Meg through the head. Heike heads towards Jonas, Jioming, and Mac, but Jioming uses his training signals to redirect her attention to a pod of dolphins swimming away. Making their way to the beach, Jioming reasons that Heike escaped captivity because it was mating season, and discusses the possibility that she is pregnant. Jonas decides that it is better not to think about it, and the group celebrate their survival. Thank you for watching, and if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe.